Daniel Cross drummed his fingers on the steering wheel, 3 cars deep in the Burger Barrel drive-thru, his own restaurant. For 3 months, the founder and CEO of the 30-location chain had been visiting Undercover in faded jeans and a baseball cap. His employees had never met him in person. 7 minutes for service that should take 4. Third location this week, he muttered, the speaker box. Static crackled. Hello. Silence. Then a muffled voice. Don't care if the line's backing up. Take your break now. Finally, welcome to Burger Barrel. What can I get for you? Before Daniel could answer, another voice came through, half laughing. Male? Got to love these clueless sheep. They'll wait 10 minutes for a burger and thank us for the privilege. Daniel's hand tightened. He recognized that voice. Brett Madigan, the location manager. Dude, shut up, the order taker hissed. The mic's still on. Brett laughed. Like it matters. These morons can't hear anything anyway. Kevin called in sick again. Yeah, sick, Brett replied. 3rd time this month, but he's Melissa's cousin. Our whole crew is a family affair. Got to keep the paychecks in the bloodline. Daniel's blood ran cold. Merit-based employment was a foundational principle he'd built the company on 12 years ago. No manager should be hiring relatives. I'll have a classic barrel burger. Daniel managed the payment window. A young woman barely glanced at him. Started last week. My brother's girlfriend's sister works in the kitchen. Brett thrust the bag through without meeting his eyes. Part of Daniel wanted to reveal himself right there. But this suggested something deeper, more systemic. Daniel called Lauren Parker, his regional supervisor. Everything is not okay. I think we have a serious problem. I need your help to find out how deep it goes. He circled back through the drive-thru, recording. Brett's voice came through. My girlfriend's sister gets the easy jobs. You got a problem with that? At the window, Brett was on his phone. Corporates sending surveys. Tell your folks 5 stars across the board. I'll comp their meals. When Daniel commented on the family connections, Brett grinned smugly. Yeah, we take care of our own. Not like those corporate idiots would understand. The corporate idiots don't know what's happening. Brett laughed. They trust us way too much. They're all numbers guys, so we give them good numbers. He leaned out. Between you and me, this place runs itself. I just make sure the right people get hired. What about qualifications? I can teach anyone to flip a burger. What I can't teach is loyalty. My crew is loyal because they're connected. Outsiders cause problems, complaints about favoritism, expecting raises based on performance. And if corporate found out, they won't. By the time complaints reach them, I've explained the complainers are problem employees. Works every time. Been perfecting it for 3 years. Got 2 other managers doing the same thing. Daniel's mind raced. This was organized corruption underneath everything he'd designed. Pull every personnel record from Brett's location for 3 years, plus the 2 nearest locations. He told Lauren. 3 weeks of investigation revealed the pattern. Lauren spread files across the table. Turnover at Brett's location is barely 10%. Company average is 40. Because he's building a family dynasty. They hired a private investigator. Sophia Chen reported, 70% of shifts go to relatives. Outsiders get the worst hours. Harassment complaints dismissed. Safety violations ignored, all involving connected employees. At least 60 employees implicated across 3 locations. 10% of the entire chain. And it's spreading to 2 more locations, Sophia added. Daniel stood. When I started Burger Barrel, I wanted to prove work ethic mattered more than connections. I'm making an example. Schedule a mandatory district meeting. I want it recorded for every employee to see. The corporate headquarters filled with managers. Brett lounged near the back. Smirking, Lauren began. We've been conducting a special project. The screen showed complaints and damning charts. Then footage, Brett manipulating time cards, dismissing complaints, laughing about keeping corporate in the dark. What the hell? Brett stood. You can't spy on your own managers. Actually, our contracts allow it, Lauren said. Care to explain what we're seeing? This is out of context, am I? Daniel emerged from the side door. Brett's eyes widened. Recognition of the customer he'd mocked. You. Me. The clueless sheep who listened while you bragged about keeping paychecks in the bloodline. Shocked murmurs rippled through the room. We have statements from 64 employees. Falsified timesheets. Evidence of violations, harassment cover-ups, systematic discrimination. It's all documented. Everyone does this stuff, Brett muttered. That won't work. I've been to every Burger Barrel personally. Most follow our policies. You created something corrupt. Daniel addressed the room. For those watching, understand, what you're witnessing is the end of an era. Burger Barrel was founded on fairness and merit. Those principles are non-negotiable. He focused on Brett. Brett Madigan, you're terminated. Effective immediately. Same for Jason Wells of Riverdale and Patricia Gaines of North Point. Brett lunged toward Daniel. Your policies don't work in the real world. Guards intercepted him. I built this company from nothing. I worked every station. I know what it takes. What it doesn't take is corruption. As Brett was dragged out, Daniel noticed a young woman watching with hopeful eyes, one of the outsiders who'd survived. In her expression, he saw belief rekindling. Rebuilding trust starts today. 6 weeks later, Daniel returned to the drive-thru. Welcome to Burger Barrel. Enthusiastic greeting. 42 seconds. Significant improvement. The new manager Zoe Taylor handed him his burger. We've restructured scheduling. Implemented anonymous hiring. The employees who never got opportunities are stepping up in amazing ways. The burger was perfect. Fresh bun, crisp lettuce, centered patty. You're doing great work, Zoe. Lauren called with assessment. Customer satisfaction up 37%. Employee applications up. People want to work at places with actual fair hiring. Any regrets? Only that I didn't catch it sooner. You fixed it. That's what matters. We fixed it. He drove away, glancing at his schedule. 3 more locations today. Each one a chance to ensure what he'd built remained true to its principles. Trust wasn't given anymore. It was verified. And Burger Barrel was better for it. Sometimes you had to lose your way to remember why the journey mattered.